Where is my headset? I lost it. It works. I just noticed a big problem with the very last battle of the day. Let me get the Drew, that's when we're gonna need to pay attention to free damaging. Okay. I made a big mistake. So I need 3 itemless Pokemon. Soft Sand, Citrus, and Wise Glasses. Gato. True. Agreed. Don't let you die. If you die, it's gonna be because of a mathematical accident. But we'll double check that math. You wanna live. Well, if you really wanted to live, I don't know. Should have dodged or something, I don't know. Kinda sounds like a heal issue. Okay. Okay. I'm a bit concerned, to be honest, chat. You mean skill issue? I mean, yeah. I mean, you could have had better IVs. Here, look. Like, look. Those aren't 31 across the board. That's not 31 across the board. That could have been 31. That could have been perfect. You know, if you had, like, perfect attack, you probably would have been better. Probably wouldn't be needing the soft sand later on. Skill issue on your part! What are we blaming me for? What are we blaming me for? Okay, let's just get into it. Miscalcing? Speaking of miscalcing, I noticed I miscalced on the very last battle of the day. So, fun. Sand. Oh, we gotta deal with constant sand today. But I have a lot of Sandstorm immune Pokemon, so that's cool. Luckily, I need no free damage for this fight. And the only thing worth mentioning is that I taught Rock Smash to Lucario because it literally needs it for this fight. We need both Rock Smash and Ice Punch. So fun. Morning. Morning, just a gal. Good morning, Ete. Man. Now that I know that I screw up this last trainer, I don't know if I want to finish them or not today. They're literally the last move for an encounter. Hello, LR. Anna failed her run. Unfortunate. Man, I miscalculated Brooke. So now I gotta figure out if we're gonna do her today or not. Show all the color coding. Yeah, I didn't double check these lines as much as I usually do, so good thing I double checked Brooke though. Because I was very incorrect about the AI. Alright. Let's get into it. Oh man. I am concerned. Quite concerned, in fact. Raja has arrived. Sandstorm is active. Chat. Believe it or not, we just outspeed and one-shot this thing by clicking high horsepower. And that was easy. This should always bait in Delphox. And Delphox can go for either Psyshock or Mystical Fire. Those are the only 2 moves it can go for. It can also go for Switcheroo. This Delphox has the item Sticky Barb, which is a very important item for us to get. So we're going to pivot into our itemless Dreadnought, and we're going to steal it. And Dreadnought Now, even if it didn't click Switcheroo, we would have been fine because we steal the sticky bark if we hit it with a physical move. We're just gonna click Liquidation and finish it off. We were gonna steal the sticky barb by using Liquidation if they didn't go for Switcheroo, so we were fine no matter what. We would have had enough HP to live. Hello, Hana. Welcome. I miscalced Brook. Does anybody want to help me calc for Brook? Because I noticed a flaw with that line right as I went live. Okay, Lycanroc is in. Lycanroc can go for Stone Edge or High Horsepower. So what we're going to do is we're going to pivot into Cold. Cold is our answer. Liked so much Grotto Stream, they added a place in Sun and Moon. Truly? Yeah, nice move. Okay. Now, this Lycanroc has Endeavor, and a constant Sandstorm is active, which has made me kind of paranoid. But luckily, we'll probably be fine, because we're just going to go for First Impression to break its sash. As it goes for either Psychic Fangs or Stone Edge. And once again, it's going to go for Psychic Fangs or Stone Edge, so we are going to pivot into Mudstave, who is going to finish it off. Ow. And that is why we switched. Write my notes. Who picked a Rossberry? Oh, that's unfortunate, Hana. I heard he had a good Golem. It can go for Psychic Fangs or High Horsepower, but regardless, we're going to finish off with our own High Horsepower. Who knew? Now, it should probably... Who's coming in now? It looks like it's going to be Sandslash that's forced to go for Earthquake. Ron was bleeding anyway. Relatable. Sandslash, yup. I have 60 HP remaining. So the only move we can go for right now is Earthquake because it sees a fast kill. So we are going to pivot into Corviknight. Our Corviknight is not holding an item, which means it will not see overlapping rolls with Knockoff. So what we are going to do is we are just going to click Scary Face to lower this thing's speed. And went for SD, so it's +2 attack now. A little spooky. And Scary Face has lowered this thing's speed by 2. This thing is +2 attack and +2 speed. Which means Corviknight actually outspeeds it now. It is forced... It can Swords Dance again, or it can Stone Edge. Either way, we're just going to pivot into our Seismitoad. And we're just going to slaughter it. Stone Edge. We outspeed it now because of the Scary Face. Nice crit. We die to an Earthquake or its knockoff now. And we just Muddy Water instead. And there you go. Oh, I'm so worried about Brook. Because I just noticed a major flaw with that line. Fun. Man, the buzz is in. We're going to pivot into Lucario. As this thing goes for either Knockoff or Toxic. Shouldn't really matter what it goes for. Our Lucario is not holding any item, so it takes the minimum amount of damage from everything. That's worst case scenario. Now, we had the drop Vacuum Wave for Rock Smash, because we also needed Ice Punch. We needed both Rock Smash and Ice Punch. We're going to click Rock Smash to lower this thing's defense. We're going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. The AI cannot go for healing... Oh, I thought that was a berry for some reason. The AI cannot go for healing moves if they threaten to fast to a KO, which is why we have Ice Punch. We're never actually going to click it, because the Rocky Helmet would actually screw us over at that point. We are just going to spam Aura Sphere now until you're dead. I didn't realize you had Protect, but that just makes this take longer, not that it makes it easier. I mean, I don't take Sandstorm Chip. Oh, you're gonna be that guy and click. Click it multiple times. 3 uses of Aura Spear and you're dead. 2 more to go. Knock. Tank. And it's gonna be that guy and click for attack. Aura Spear one last time. Lovely. I didn't ask for it, but I was shiny hunting. Based. Good for you, goals. Chat, I just realized I'm hungry. Chat, I'm hungry. What do I do about that? Hello, Alan. Oh, I'm hungry. Chat, what am I gonna eat for breakfast after stream? No. What do you mean no? Stream's over. Wrap it up. Well, chat, we did 1 battle. He had no idea what was coming. Chat. Champion the Claydol is secretly LeBron James. I feel like drinking coffee when you're hungry makes things worse, to be honest. This Claydol is the only reason we're getting out of this desert. Because it, like, literally perfectly counters most of the Pokemon we're gonna fight. So you need Drill. Then Claydol. This is Claydol's debut, chat. Corviknight. Seismitoad and Infernape. Return to the box. Lion. Okay. So Seismitoad, you no longer need this Wide Lens. We need to give that to Corviknight. This Corviknight will need this Wide Lens to land hit. Lucario needs a Citrus Berry. This isn't riskless, but it's very low risk. Dumpling needs the Soft Sand. Because I need to take that off the other guy. Champion will need a Citrus Berry. Knuckles needs the Muscle Band for extra damage. And then you just need any item you want. So I'll just give you Citrus. Your item shouldn't matter. We need to get the Soft Sand real quick, though. Move items. Chat, what game are we on? This is Pokemon Run and Bun. Chat, I am hungry. What am I going to eat? Please. I'm actually hungry now. It's actually hitting. I thought I ate last night. I guess I didn't. We are eating Floatzel. Let me make sure that is the correct play. Zap Cannon should not have any special AI to my knowledge. Should be. Yes. Goaded. Blue or pink? What do you mean blue or pink? That's not food. Oh man, I'm hungry. Do. Gender reveal. I'm calling blue. You're eating spaghetti. Is that right? Oh, chat, it is time. Chat, if I'm very wrong about how this works, then we're probably gonna wipe. But I'm pretty sure this works how I think it does. Darn. Dang right, it's darn. We have to fight a trainer with a Probopass. Chat, do you know how hard it is to beat a Probopass? That's basically like Goku in human form. Dying knife it. Okay. Which fight is Brook? Brook is the Hail Team fight. Brook is the Hail Team, and I noticed there was a problem with my line at the very start. That one, yeah. We're probably gonna have to use our very next rare candy on our Dreadnought immediately. We're gonna click Fake Out to make it flinch. To break the Focus Sash. because this thing has a Focus Sash and Explosion and Zap Cannon. Now chat, it has both Explosion and Zap Cannon, but it can't click Boom if it sees a kill with another move. And it sees a kill right now with Zap Cannon and Zap Cannon only. So it is going to click that as we pivot into Knuckles. I don't want to be Ice Beamed. It's not Ice Beam you gotta worry about. It's Weather Ball, actually. We pivot into Knuckles. Knuckles, who always outspeeds and one-shots you with Drill Run. Enjoy. Now this should always bring in Palisand. And Palisand should only be able to go for Scorching Sands. That sprite is interesting. This thing can only go for Scorching Sand. We are now going to pivot into Champion, who has Levitate to tank the hit. So chat, let me explain why this Palisand here is the Demon of Babylon. This Palisand has the ability Sand Veil, which gives it a +1 evasion boost so long as you're in the Sandstorm, which we are. It is also holding a Bright Powder, which lowers the accuracy of your opponent's moves by 10%. Which means, all in all, I have about a 66% chance to hit this Pokemon with my accurate moves. However, as it turns out, Skill Swap is one of those moves like Magical Leaf and Swift that cannot miss. So now I only have to worry about the Bright Powder. Ow! Roll the dice to hit. Who's the Sand Veil now? My Sand Veil. I was kind of hoping you'd miss, not that you crit me, but okay. I no longer have Levitate. Can you Earth Power me as I switch? I wonder. I didn't even count that. Couldn't be able to. No, you can only click Hex again. We are now going to pivot into Corviknight, who is holding the Wide Lens to offset the Bright Powder as much as we can. Unnerve, no berry for you. Go for Defog. This negates the Bright Powder now, which means we now can hit it with all of our attacks. Okay, please tell me that I am above 67 HP. I am. If I get crit with Hex here, it can be bad, but I think we're gonna have to just gamble a crit, and I hate to say that. Okay. Drill Peck. We need to get chip damage on it first.
What will it be, Mr. Allen?
There's a reason why Sandville's banned in Gen 3 of U. True. Okay, it can once again, it is forced to Hex and Hex only. Maybe you can Shore Up. Shore Up is like Recover, except they heal 75% in Sandstorm. We are now going to pivot into Dumpling. Whoa! Taps Mic, hello? No, it's not on! I don't have it on, sorry! I forgot to do that. We are holding the... Wait. No, we're not holding the Wide Lens because we're already 100% accurate. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, like, I forgot, but nope. Because of the Defog, we are 100% accurate with Muddy Water, so you should just die. Yep, we do 81% though. Okay, it's on now. I'm so sorry about that. Rest in pepperoni. I was dumb. I forgot to turn it on. The last Pokemon is this here Berserker. Now Wait, what? Oh. It appears that I have made a mistake. I was supposed to be threatening a one-shot on this thing, but apparently I do not. Likely Bullet Punch, no. Oh dear. Okay, well I made a mistake. Let us go for Earth Power and get all the damage we can. Steak! What? Okay. Okay, this thing can, unfortunately, Iron Tail, Close Combat, or Bullet Punch on this following turn. Do we live a crit Bullet Punch? I think we do. We do. Which means I think we're fine no matter what. I was gonna pivot into... I was supposed to threaten a one-shot on this thing, and then pivot into Infernape and then kill it there, but this works too, I guess. Go for Bullet Punch, which we live. Okay. That was a little spooky, but sure. We won. What it do? It do be good. Can't win on Spirit alone? No, you can't. This is time for me to win on Spirit. Only a 31 HP though. Hey, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked. I thought I one-shot. I did not. Next trainer. Nidoqueen. So chat, this fight's actually really funny because Excadrill's gonna be a silly little guy. Are you secretly Heart Gold? Nah, I'm John Platinum. Is this personal best? No. I mean, this is the best run I've had so far, though. I mean, with how it's going, but it's not the furthest I've gotten. So we need Excadrill. Oh yeah, let me just... We need Excadrill. We need Claydol. We need Hatterene. We need Corviknight, Seismitoad, and Infernape. Items this time around are Soft Sand on you. Soft Sand's on you, isn't it? It is. Give you the Soft Sand. Citrus Berry on Claydol again. Chat, when do I get more Citrus Berries? I think I'm close. Corviknight gets to keep the Wide Lens. Infernape gets to keep the Citrus Berry. Seismitoad and Hatterene get Citrus Berries and Toads. And there's no pre-damaging I need to do. Well, hasn't anyone liked the stream? SMH my head, they don't want to. Excadrill's a Live Goober. Holy Ammonite Fossil, is it SA? No, this is Run and Bun. Oh, you mean Shell Armor, that's what you're asking. No, it has Swift Swim. Before the brook gave a dislike. Hold on, let me show you guys. Let me show you the Ammonite. Look at this Ammonite. Yeah, it's Swift Swim. We got attack, special defense, and speed. Our 3 lowest stats as perfect IVs. Genuinely crazy. Don't we love this? What great stats. The reason it's unevolved is because it has Protect and it's a Protect Baiter. So we can evolve it whenever we want. We're just gonna leave it like this for now. Basically the worst Ammonite possible. Low-key. Low-key. Chat, if I could re-roll my fossil, I would. The model or the Sprite? I guess it's the Sprite. Do Pokemon type change? Okay. Heck yeah, physical. Don't worry, we have Tickle. We have Tickle on our Ammonite. The AI ain't ready for that. Physical almost dark. I'm gonna tickle the opponent, lower their attack. I'm sure that'll come in handy eventually. Please level it. No! It is staying at level 45. It won't be ready for that. It makes 0 sense to keep it under leveled. It's for Protect baiting, that's why. You're not the trainer. Okay, let me just make sure I am supposed to lead Knuckles here. Chat, it's time for the real LeBron James to cook, and we're supposed to be Soft Sand, right? Just making sure it's not supposed to be Muscle Band. No. 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 Okay, perfect. You could just pre-damage. This isn't the 7th gym. No! We are leaving it unevolved, so it has low stats. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe right here is where our candy is. Okay, I'm wrong. Anyway, let's just fight the funny ninja boy. Hiya. Our Crawdon's under level 2. So chat, our Excadrill? Kinda. Wait, please tell me I remember to give you the soft sand. Yeah, okay, good. Our Excadrill kind of just sweeps this battle for, like, a little bit here. So we're just gonna click Drill Run and then just outspeed and one-shot this Nidoqueen. We're just gonna slaughter it. Does he have it? Yeah, no, I do not have Almost Star in my calcs, no. It's Lady Helix now. I do not. Low quality $1 store. So our Excadrill actually one-shots down the line, so it's just gonna go in party order, meaning we can just one-shot this thing now too. Very free. We threaten a one-shot on every team member basically, so Excadrill's kind of goated right now. However, the next Pokemon we cannot just attack outright because it is yet another Sandveil Bright Powder Pokemon. I love that jumping sprite, dear lord. Okay, and we are now gonna pivot into Claydol, right? Yes. Claydol comes in. Good morning, Grotto. Why do you gain no experience? Because I am at the game's level cap. This game forces it. It went for Earthquake. It could have Focus Punched as well. Now it is forced to click Seismic Toss on my Claydol. And chat, once again, just like the previous one, we're gonna skill swap away Sandveil from it. Because skill swap cannot miss. Literally, who knew? You know, I was kind of hoping it'd miss. It would have been funny. So it is again, once again, forced to click, let me just double check. You deal with Muddy Water, yes. It is forced to Seismic Toss one more time, so we're going to pivot into Hatterene. Hatterene will bait Earthquake and... Oh! I forgot that I took away your ability. Oh, yeah, that's right. It can Earthquake me now that I removed Levitate. Okay. Well, that could have been bad. Good news, it can still only Earthquake. So I guess the line's intact. Okay, that was kind of spooky, not gonna lie. And we're gonna go for a defog. 99% accurate. Good, we landed. Oh, are you getting 0 experience from the fights? Zodic, this game is forced level caps, and 48 is the current level cap. Is that a max damage roll? Oh, it was a mid roll. It is once again forced to go for Focus Punch, and now that this thing has negative accuracy, we're going to pivot into our Seismitoad. Yeah, you're good. Why am I getting a phone call? Okay, I'm not answering it. I don't know that number. We outspeed and one-shot this thing with Muddy Water. Cannot miss because Sandveil is gone and we lowered its evasion. Oh! Oop. No, we're good. I was about to say, did we make a mistake? But no, we did not. Now, Cacturne can come in, and it can click any move as we switch except Substitute because it sees a kill. It will not click Sub because it sees a kill on us. So we're going to pivot into Infernape. And Infernape is just going to one-shot it with Aura Sphere. Payback, best case scenario. Because that means we can actually live a Focus Punch if you somehow survive. Aura Sphere is one of the moves that cannot miss. You killed Bald Grotto. No, I didn't kill him. Aura Sphere, and you're dead. Alright, that's 2 battles in a row. I missed something. Is this Radical Red? No, this is Run and Bun. I'm pretty sure Radical Red's only the first few minutes. Next trainer. This is a trainer that's kind of spooky, not gonna lie. Because I have to pre-damage to very specific numbers. And hope that I don't screw up. And I hope I understand the AI correctly. So allegedly, the AI cannot Dragon Dance if you threaten a fast 2-hit KO. Still be on stream. Okay. Hello, Ace. This is Pokemon Run and Fun. Ugh. We need, the Pokemon we need are Excadrill, Claydol, Mudsdale. Why is everyone itemless? Togedemaru, Hatterene, and Lucario. He's correct, even if it outspeed. Correct. Means my line should be riskless. And then, like, everyone's itemless, basically. Except Hatterene, Lucario, and Togedemaru. You need the Wise glasses to raise your damage ever so slightly. You need a Citrus Berry, and you already do. And you need a Citrus Berry, and you already do. So, fun fact, did you guys know the AI can Shell Smash if you kill it? If you threaten to kill it, it can just still Shell Smash? I've noticed that. Kinda spooky. Toads and Dragon Darts use Dreepy's icon sprite? We're gonna maybe find out. What game? This is Runabout. Can you get Groudon? No. No, you cannot. Rather on Fortnite. Alright, we need to pre-damage like 3 of our Pokemon. We need to do Hatterene. Craphat's being pre-poisoned. Why can't you apply Toxic if you can apply Poison? We need to pre-damage Mudsdale and Claydol as well. Mudsdale. We need to get Hatterene to 95, Mudsdale to 71, and Claydol to 24. Really? Run and Bun? Yes. Run and Bun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Hatterene is done. Should I start saving these Pecha Berries? Like, is that gonna be a problem eventually, chat? Vodka needs to go to 71. Actually, is Claydol gonna hit its number first? It might. I think it will, actually. Here to only make good plays and never get punished. About that, so we might not need to do every battle that I was planning. Oh, they hit it at the same time! 3, 4, 5. 24 and 71. Perfect! Okay. Save my game and make sure... I'm gonna double check the math real quick, chat. Because what's gonna happen is... Crocodile's gonna come in after you get a kill. You're gonna Earthquake, always. And then I'll just pivot into Claydol, and then Earthquake. Claydol, because it is at 24 HP, it'll always go for Power Trip, so we pivot into Mudsdale. Who, after taking a Power Trip, will be at 58 HP at minimum. 71 minus 24. 47. Yes. And then it'll force the Earthquake, so we go back to you. Then we go to Togi. Okay, what game is this? This is Pokemon Run and Bun. I trust my math. I don't need to double check Hatterene because I trust myself. I hope. Chat, call it. Am I making a mistake? Wait, why did I say a pre-damaged Flygon? Oh yeah, because Flygon was originally in this line, and then I replaced it with Claydol because it's better. Can I download and stream? I mean, you can just Google the ROM name. In the description, you can find my team. Prado, never trust yourself. I am very trustworthy. I will very trust myself. Can you pin a comment or something? Never. It's funnier if I don't. Where are all the good items? I should get the items later. Okay, this man is very concerning. He has a Dragapult, which is annoying. Okay. You ready, chat? If I made a mistake on this trainer, that's gonna be embarrassing. Did you get the gem? No, I did not. I'll go get it. I'll beat this trainer, heal up, and go grab it. This here is Dragapult. we go Knuckles. This Dragapult has dual screens, Hex and Dragon Breath, but it can only Hex me or go for screens. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna click Iron Head and see if we can get a lucky flinch. If screens go up, it's not a big deal. Cursed Body, that's annoying, but it changes literally nothing. It flinched. Okay, screens are not up for this fight. That's not a big deal if they were. Okay, we're just gonna kill you with Drill Run now. Contact. Okay. Now Crocodile will come in. Knuckles is clutched. Crocodile sees a kill with Earthquake and Earthquake only, so it is forced to go for it. So we will now pivot into Claydol. Nice. Now, how much chip damage do I need before Lucario can kill you? Just a little bit. Okay, so it is now going to click Power Trip because it sees a kill with that and only that, so we're going to pivot into Vodka. And now it is also -1 speed. Doesn't make a difference here. It is now going to click Earthquake because it is the only move it sees a kill with. So we're going to go right back in the Claydol. And now, chat, believe it or not, it is once again going to click Power Trip. So we're going to pivot into Togedemaru. And we're going to get that Iron Barbs chip. Rock has more weaknesses than Ice. Crazy. Now, chat, this might be hard to believe, but this Crocodile is going to click Earthquake. We're going to hit it with a Fake Out. For free chip. It's going to click Earthquake, so we're going to pivot into Claydol. And then now, chat, it is going to click Power Trip. So it is time to pivot, finally, into Lucario. Because we lowered this thing's speed with Budsdale, we outspeed and one-shot it now. And we needed the chip from Togedemaru. Because we could not run... Wait, shouldn't I be a Citrus Berry? Oh, well. I don't think it matters. We're just going to kill you with Aura Sphere. Now, Lucario, surprisingly, outspeeds and one-shots Claydol. Cloyster, even if Light Screen was up. So, the Pokemon that's going to come in is going to be Shelgon. I'm sad because someone ate all the Vaseline I was going to eat on my birthday. Now, because I outspeed and two-shot the Shelgon, it can't go for Dragon Dance, because Aura Sphere does 51% minimum. Which means this Shelgon is forced to go for Brick Break. So we're going to pivot into Hatterene. There's Bricku Breaku. And because we threaten a slow one-shot on this thing, it now cannot go for Dragon Dance, so it is forced to click Facade. So we are going to click Dazzling Gleam and just kill it. Which will bring in Cloyster finally. And the AI cannot Shell Smash when it sees a fast kill, and this Cloyster sees a fast kill with Liquidation. And potentially Frost Breath as well. So it's going to click Liquidation or Frost Breath. Because it sees a fast kill. And we also threaten a slow one-shot. Not that that makes a difference for Shell Smash. So we're going to pivot back into Lucario. And we're going to Aura Sphere it. Liquidation. Oh, we are Citrus Berry. I thought we were itemless. Shouldn't matter. And now we just delete this thing with Aura Sphere. And that is Cloyster. That trainer took so long to beat last time, but this time is very straightforward. Calc. Next trainer, the last Sand team. Haven't been searching for tough Pokemon. One more Sand team. Let's go get the items before we do the next battle, though. I don't want to forget about them. Cloyster does not get the love it deserves. I don't know, Cloyster's like kind of evil. Cloyster's a spooky Pokemon. Next up is Drew. Oh, this is where we're pre-damaging Flygon at 23. Right? Because we're leading Togi and we're doing the Flygon shenanigans. You must be with you. Flygon. 23 HP. Yup. Okay. Heal up the team. So we need Togedemaru. Then Flygon. Apparently I only need 5 Pokemon, which is weird. Seismitoad, Corviknight, and Floatzel. Let me double check this line if it's actually true. What game is this? This is Pokemon Run and Bun. Chat, let me double check this line. Togedemaru, Flygon, Seismitoad, Floatzel, Corviknight, Togedemaru, Flygon, Seismitoad, Flygon, Floatzel, or Muds. Mudsdale is needed. I didn't write it down. So who is not needed? Played all of them. Chat, what are the items that we need? This goes to the stream and couldn't see the title. Thank you. Yeah, shorts are weird with titles. Already, they grow up so fast. It do be like that. We need the pre-damage for this fight, chat. Where do we get the items? Does anyone know? You know, chat, we could have delayed and got Regirock as our encounter. But don't you literally need to get like a Relicanth and a thing? A Rock Gem. Is there anything else here? Because I didn't look for hidden items. Wailord and Relicanth. Oh, and a Comet Shard. Okay. Money items on the rocks. Oh, okay. That'll be cool. Play later, I guess. Falling back into your childhood. Falling. You again. It is me. Oramas' bro. This is Pokemon Run and Bun. Shout out to hashtag dive. I don't know what that is. I do not endorse that. Grotto, you do not. You think Dodrio should get triple axle? Dodrio should not get triple axle. That sounds horrifying. Actually, you know what? It needs a buff. Give it to it. Why not? Okay. So we need the pre-damage, Flygon, and Seismitoad. 3 poison. Seismitoad. Seismitoad needs to go 134. Flygon needs to go all the way down to 23. 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Do I need to start conserving these Petra Berries, chat? Then we need to go to 24 and 23 on Flygon. One more. Perfect. Okay. Items that we need are Citrus Berry, Togedemaru. Itemless Flygon. Dumpling needs to be the wide lens. So you give me that. Float Soul is going to be itemless. Corviknight is Citrus. And then lastly, what does Mudsdale need to be? I don't think Mudsdale's item matters. I'm gonna give it a Citrus. Okay, let me just double check. Citrus. Citrus. Wide lens. Itemless. Citrus. Itemless. Why is Dumpling even pre-damaged though? He'll just push it today, chat. Why did I pre-damage Dumpling? Size of code and what are. Okay. Oh, it's the bait drill, that's why. Okay. This is 134 minus a mineral rock slide. 23. So that's 131, 111. And that'll bait. Yes, it will. Okay. Let me get the order right as well. You're not you when you're hungry. Yes, I am. I'm always me. Oh yeah, does anyone here take Sandstorm Chip? Just Floatzel. I hope I didn't forget about that. I shouldn't have, though. This is the last Sandstorm battle, chat! This game looks disgusting with new-gen Pokemon. Disgusting as in difficult, or disgusting as in just bad? Because a lot of the new sprites look good, in my opinion. The last Sandstorm trainer. Okay. It is time, chat. It is time. Hey, those go goggles suit. That stupid that horse has gotta go. What? What's wrong with Mudsdale? Okay, so this hippo has to click Earthquake, chat. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna chip it with Fake Out. This hippo can only click Earthquake because it sees a kill. So we're gonna pivot in the Flygon. Only Earthquake. Now it can only click Rock Slide because it sees a kill with that. It can only click Rock Slide, so we go right back into Togi. Yup. Now we eat that up. It was a mid-roll, chat. Oh, we Fake Out again. And now we go right back in the Flygon. Right back in the Flygon or Earthquake. Pokemon became super childish. My brother in Christ, it's always been there. You're gonna look at Emerald and you're gonna tell me that was mature? What? What are you talking about? You like Totodile or not? Me? It's okay. Oh, I'm answering for him. Pokemon became childish. It was always there. We're gonna Fake Out this thing 4 times. That was number 3, right? Yes, we need to do it one more time. So what is that? 13 times 4, chat. What is it? 52? 1-0 versus Seismitoad. Is that enough? It is now going to click Rock Slide. One last time. Let's go. Well, not one last time. It's going to click Rock Slide again. Let's go right back at the Togedemaru. Now we got our Citrus Berry. What game? Pokemon Run and Bun. Fake out number 4! And that is the last fake out we need. I think Primeape should not be compatible with Eviolite. Eviolite Primeape is unfortunately not a real Pokemon, and it makes me sad. We go right back in the coals! Tauros with Hyper Beam. To be fair, Tauros in Gen 1 is fair and balanced. That was a very fun... Our playthrough of Yellow when we used Tauros was goated. Now we pivot in the Dumpling on the Rock Slide. We got all the chip we needed with Togedemaru. Your voice is different? Do I sound different, chat? I shouldn't. And now we click Muddy Water. Goodbye, Hippo. We are at 108 HP, which means we will be bringing in Excadrill. Wait, it's not? Excadrill, chat, can only click high horsepower because it sees a fast kill with high horsepower and high horsepower only. So, chat, guess what we're gonna do? Welcome back, Coles. Welcome back. And it sees a kill with Rock Slide or Iron Head now. A slow kill, so it can't... It sees a kill, so it can't set up. We are now going to pivot into Floatzel. That does a lot of damage. Sun and Moon or Peak, X and Y are so childish. But, my brother in Christ, what do you mean childish? In the context of Pokemon. Like, it's all childish. We're gonna fake out, get the little chip. The air balloon is powered. Pro doesn't believe in power creep. Dog. Gen 9 power creep is crazy. And now we finished off in liquidation. This will bring in Go-Go, who sees a kill with Horn Leech and Earthquake, and maybe Rock Slide. Like, my guy, Pokemon was never mature. It's always been a children's series, like always. What are you talking about? We pivot the Corv, I'm pretty sure, right? Just random attack, we go Corv. Oh, we are just gonna spam, we're just gonna spam Drill Peck until this thing is dead. Horn Leech, nice heals, buddy. This thing can Rock Slide or Leech Seed. That's how I Rage Bait. Kinda. Go-Go Sandstone chip, nice. It's gonna heal with left. This can take a while, because it's gonna be spamming Leech Seed. Can we just get a high roll Drill Peck, please? I have every Pokemon game. I only like the original. Sorry, children. I mean, that's valid. You're allowed to like the original. But calling it, like, mature, saying the original games were mature and the new ones are too childish is kind of... That's kind of cringe. Like, what? Like, that's valid. I like, I'll tell you this. I think Red and Blue are better than all of its remakes. I think Red and Blue is the best way to play Kanto. But I would never call the stories mature. Last Pokemon is just Golem. Golem cannot click Boom because it is the last Pokemon in their party. So it can click Head Smash or Wild Charge. You can click either of those two moves. Either way, we just pivot in the Mudsdale, and we're good. And we're immune to that. Chat, I think abilities that revolve around contact should still work if you're immune. And we're gonna go for high horsepower. Tangling hair. Your speed is lowered, or explosion. I forgot the context, but explosion cannot be used if you were the last Pokemon in the party. So we were safe. Gen 1 feels unfinished. I mean, I don't know. Feels like it was fine. On the next 2 turns. Grandpa hasn't taken his meds. Jirachi's cooler than Arceus. I mean, that's valid. It's just opinion. Oh yeah, what are the other items? Let me just make sure that Repel is on before I do anything else. Okay. That is the last Sand Team, Chad. It's time for this trainer. This trainer took me 6 hours to solve last time. This time it took like 2. It took me 15 minutes originally, then I double checked it, and then I realized, oh dear lord, my line is wrong. There's another item around here. Rare candy. Okay, that's perfect. We need that, maybe. It's a nursery rhyme. Isn't there a steel gem around here somewhere? Where's that later? Yeah, where's the item? Where is it? Thought there was a steel gem here. I don't need it, but it's later. Oh, fine. They don't give you a legendary sandwich. Like, who cares? Like, I mean, I'd like a sandwich. Like, if it's childish to give a legendary a sandwich, is it mature to not give it a sandwich? Like, what? Also, chat, here's hoping. This fight is so complicated, here's hoping I didn't miss something. So we need... Will, what? Wait a second. Ampharos. This isn't the right line. That's right, I made 2. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. We need Crawdaunt, Floatzel, who's already on the team, Corviknight, who's already on the team, Infernape, Togedemaru, and Heart. A Pokemon's name for some reason. Okay. And everyone is itemless except Arcanine, who is holding a Citrus Berry. Chat, call it. Did I forget something in this fight? Because this fight is stupidly complicated. We also need to level up Lobster to level 44. Chat, I didn't consider learning Crunch. Do we pick it up or no? I didn't realize we'd learn a move. I don't think we do, because we have Knockoff. Knockoff hits harder if the foe is holding an item, and they almost always do. And stat strategies? What do you mean by stat strategies? You know what sandwiches even do? I don't think we pick up Crunch. I think we're good with just Knockoff. We need Protect for baiting. Aqua Jet's our only way of priority. There's so many weird mechanics. I mean, I don't even think that's bad, though, Monty. Like, it's weird, but it's fun. Da-da-da-da. The challenge isn't there. The only difficulty in the early gens is the fact that the level curve is terrible. And the fact that you just get so little experience. Like, that's not the good kind of difficulty. It's not well made because, like, the enemies have good teams. It's not hard because they have good teams. It's hard because you just get no XP. You're like 10 levels under-leveled, like always, when you fight the champion. At least. Unless you do it like absorbent amount of grinding. Twin Needle on a Steel type, because that's how it works. Gen 2 is funny. Yeah, we're not learning Crunch. They changed it for a reason. That's valid. It's not balanced at all. But that's kind of what makes Gen 1 fun. Okay. Ugh. Chat, call it. Did I forget something about this fight or not? Okay. Your pre-order of the new NASCAR game. There's a NASCAR games? I didn't know NASCAR made games. Oh, guys, I'm actually trying to fall asleep here. I'm actually sleepy now. This fight is hard, chat. This fight is hard. Always? Really? Let me just make sure that Floatzel, yeah, it does what I want it to do. After a U-turn, I will always take 69 damage. It's 38, 78, which should always bait you. Yes, it does. Because it sees a fast kill, so it'll go for it. Goodbye, Sandstorm, and I need the Mach Bike for something. Hey, look, terrorists! It is time for this dude. Chat, call it. If I miss something, we're in trouble. Bro believes in pursuit. I miss pursuit. Actually, not when the enemy has it. Alright. It is time. Wilton, lend me your power. Let me get this, Crawdaunt in here. Yup, alright. Crash Team Racing? I don't know, I've never played Crash Team Racing. We are leading Crawdaunt versus Scizor. This Scizor sees a kill with U-turn and U-turn only, so we will immediately pivot in the Floatzel. Game name, Pokemon Run and Bun. It'll have to click U-turn. And it'll send in Dugtrio, because it sees a fast hit. Oh, wrong mon. It does see a fast kill. I was about to say, like, no, it doesn't. Why does... I was about to panic. Floatzel, who's here. Now, this Dugtrio thinks it could safely kill me, but we're gonna hit it with a funny combo called Fake Out and Aqua Jet. The old reliable. The anti-Dugtrio tech. Scizor should come right back in. Yup. Now, Scizor can go for U-turn, dual wing beat, or knock off. Wait, can it knock off actually? No, it can't knock off actually. It can dual wing beat or U-turn. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pivot in the Togedemaru. Dual wing beat. Okay, we're in that timeline. We're in the no U-turn time. And we got good chip on Scizor. Diddy Kong Racing CTR is good. We're gonna fake out for the extra chip. Not that it's needed. And now, you are forced to click knockoff. You are forced to click knockoff on my Togedemaru. Togedemaru has no item, and that's the move that does the most damage to me. Yup. You can only click knock, so we are gonna pivot into Infernape and click Blaze Kick. We needed the chip damage from Iron Barbs to kill you with Ape. BP. Garfield Kart is the best racing game. I actually own that game. Rapid Spin doesn't raise speed. That was such a good buff. This should bait Golisopod, because I threatened fast one-shots on the other two. Golisopod comes in, and it is forced to click Liquidation because it sees a slow kill with it. So we pivot in the Lobster. Dog, 20 base power leech life. Back when life was simple. No defense drop. Okay, cool. So I didn't need to level this thing up at all. This thing is now forced to go for Leech Life, because that is the only move, that's the highest damaging move. It's the only thing that sees a kill, so we pivot into Hark. And now we just click Rock Slide for big damage. That'll activate emergency exit, forcing it to switch out. And it'll bring in Tangrowth, because we don't actually one-shot that. This Tangrowth must go for Leaf Storm now. So we are going to pivot into Corviknight. On Corviknight, and now must click Knock Off. Which means we wasted the Citrus Berry and Arcanine, but we needed it in the timeline where Scizor clicked U-turn on Togedemaru. We Drill Peck for the chip. Gonna be caught in the wild. It's gonna knock off again, and we are losing the Citrus Berry on Arcanine, unfortunately. But that's fine. We needed it in the other timeline. You can only get a single fight. What ROM hack is this? This is Pokemon Run and Bun. Goodbye, Citrus. I'll miss you. We Flamethrower. And it's dead. Now we actually one-shot down the line, so Golisopod's gonna come in. Isn't the only mon that can be caught in every game? Yes, because Gyarados is there too. You know, I didn't think I needed to specify that in that short, but no, people were genuinely confused. First impression, we eat that up. Pikachu except in Gen 5, correct. Pikachu's not in Gen 5. For the old mechanics, there are many things they fixed for the better. I mean, you need to be more specific for me to agree or disagree. Last up is Noctowl. What game is this? This is Pokemon Run and Bun, Josh. And we just one-shot and outspeed with Rock Slide. You wrote Magikarp line. Yeah. Oh, you wrote line? Okay, yeah. Because Gyarados. People were very upset that I didn't specify Gyarados, too. Wilton has been defeated. Alright, chat, this might be the last trainer of the day, because I screwed up royally. I messed up my calcs on Brook, and I didn't realize that Vanillix does not have to Ice Shard my, Floatzel, which changes the line. Good thing you didn't miss any of them. I didn't miss any. Mega, Dynamax, and Gigantamax Pokemon look stupid. That's not a good blanket statement. As a blanket statement, that's just wrong. Mega Charizard X is genuine peak. And I'd say that most Gigantamax Pokemon look better than Dynamax. And then Dynamax Pokemon is literally just their base form. Megas are big. Megas are cool, yeah. Okay, let's get you back in the box. So we're actually only bringing 4 Pokemon at this battle, chat. We're bringing Hatterene, Infernape, Corviknight, and Claydol. Megas over any other gimmick? Honestly, I don't think I agree. We're only bringing 4 Pokemon to this fight, chat. Because Circle Throw is annoying. We're gonna give you an Oranberry. Chat, call it. Am I greedy for doing this? Citrus Berry on Cord. Citrus Berry on you. And then Muscle Band on you. Might have to get that out of the box. Why not? Okay, cool. I get you can do it with 4, but why not 6? Because that throw is going to be spamming Circle Throw, and that can be annoying. Circle Throw is a move that forces you to switch out, so if I have less Pokemon, I'm more likely to get the one I want to inside. Bro thinks Bite is normal type. True. Wasn't Gust normal type too? Chat, here's hoping I didn't royally screw up. Just double check Heracross and you. Let's grab Playdoll and let's grab that. Okay, well, yeah, that just works. Nice. No one mentioned Bite was special. True, it was. Dark type moves used to be special. I don't think it's necessarily better that the physical special split happened, because a lot of mines were designed with it, and a lot of Pokemon were designed with it in mind. Do you give me a TM? I don't want to talk to you. I'm scared. Okay. We lead Hatterene versus this guy. Okay, wait, hold on. Did I make a mistake? Oh, potentially. I don't know. Shouldn't really make a difference. I think Scyther and Pincers are only stab is impact. Oh, that was horrible. Alright, this Passimian can go for knockoff or acrobatics. I thought it could only acrobatics. Turns out it can knockoff, but it really shouldn't matter. Because knockoff does less than acro anyway. That's why we're holding a Oran Berry and not anything important. Cool. Dazzling Gleam and you're dead. You should try a Nuzlocke of Gen 2? That's up to you. This should always be a Heracross. Yep, Heracross comes in. It is not burned yet. So it won't be calcing like that. It must click Mega Horn because it sees a kill. So we're gonna pivot into Infernape. No, this is Patrick. And then Infernape just outspeeds and one-shots with Blaze, and it missed. Wow, pathetic. And now that you're burnt, close combat kills me, but we outspeed you and we just one-shot you anyway. Die to Blaze Kick, buddy. And that's a dead Heracross. All legendaries at the Gen 3 are mid? Incorrect. Xerneas is goated. Yveltal is goated. Solgaleo is goated. Zacian's goated. Necrozma's peak. Alright, throw is in. We threaten a fast 2-shot on throw, so it can never click bulk up, so it is forced to click circle throw. We are going to click Aura Sphere. We don't want to accidentally burn it with the fire moves, so we're going to click Aura Sphere. My chat's bugging. It's literally just like jumping up and down. Circle throw. This forces you to switch out when you're hit. Claydol is in. Corviknight and Claydol easily 1v1 this thing, so it's like it doesn't matter which one of them comes in. We just click Psychic until you're dead. It can only click Facade on me because it can't set up. I guess it can. No, it can't recover because I outdamage it. So you're dead and one more Psychic. Black Belt Dice. Uncle, I give up! Am I safe to talk to this trainer here? They just give me a TM, right? New Gen killed their sprites? They did. I agree. Where's Brooke? I don't want to fight her on accident. That's her. Okay. Didn't Ash have a Heracross? He did. I got Orans. Orans. Plums, finally. And some citrus. 20 citrus, isn't that low? Secret power in the base game. Gotta go. Hold on, Hana. Hana. Can I talk to this trainer and not die? What is the goal of this run? To win the Nuzlocke. Can I talk to this trainer without getting screwed over? He's just a guy? What am I doing? Oh. Look. So chat, I made a mistake. Turns out my line, here's Brooke. This trainer's the Demon of Babylon. And it turns out my line for them is not riskless at all. It is not riskless at all. Unfortunately. Which means, well, it was never riskless, but it turns out my line is way riskier than I thought. So I think, chat, we gotta redo it. I'll go over my line in just a second here. And I'll tell you guys what the original plan was. We have to rare candy up our Dreadnought because it is literally the only thing in our box that could reliably 1v1 the Dugong. And the only reason we got the rare candy is because we speed tie with it. So the plan was to lead Infernape and click Mach Punch. Mach Punch never kills the Vanillix. Basically, that Vanillix has Explosion, so it's dangerous, but I've noticed it literally cannot click Explosion if you threaten a fast one-shot on it, because then the priority AI will kick in and it'll spam Ice Shard. So I was going to click Mach Punch to get Chip on it, and then pivot into Floatzel on the Ice Shard. And then Floatzel was going to finish it off with a Karate Chop. But then I noticed a problem, chat. If it doesn't Ice Shard on the second turn, then Beartic does not come in. And Beartic's who I want to see come in next. Because Floatzel outspeeds the entire team. It's going to go for the first thing that outdamages and is slower, which is normally Tentacruel. Which causes problems for me. Tentacruel coming in early is super bad. So, like, I don't really know what to do. Is it an alternate universe where I'm a trans silly? Just a guy online? Maybe? Your left cousin. Well, things Azurill can change genders. They should bring that back. That was super cool. Anyway, I was going to handle the Beartic by pivoting to Claydol and Superpower, then pivoting back to Ape on Icicle Spear, pivoting back to Claydol and Superpower, then pivoting back to Floatzel on Icicle Spear, and then fake out in the Brick Break. That was the plan. What is type Null? A Chimera. And then Tentacruel comes in, and then we just YOLO Togedemaru and hope it 1v1s. Magmortar always comes in, and so long as Togedemaru doesn't get, like, 2 max rolled at a row surf, which is super low odds, we just pivot in the Flygon and then kill it with Stomping Tantrum. And then lastly, Dewgong comes in and we pivot Dreadnought and one-shot it with Rock Slide. That was the plan. But that entire plan revolves around 1, Togedemaru not getting crit, not surfing on the switch, Togedemaru, which is low odds. Secondly, not getting back-to-back surfs with Tentacruel, which is low odds. It's only 30% chance to surf on the second turn, and that's assuming spikes aren't up. And third, I need to hope it Ice Shards my Floatzel, which is a 90% accurate chance to happen. 90% chance to happen. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. This fight's rough. Shiny Ralts in the new gen game, Lamau? Shiny Ralts is good. What are you talking about? Shiny Ralts looks great. Lucario no good here? Not really. It doesn't do anything. Lucario's too slow to be the lead. Wait, what if I rare candy Lucario? How does that change things? Wait, if I rare candy Lucario, does that solve all of my problems? Wait. Wait. Wait a minute. I mean, it's super easy. And like, what context? Shiny hunting? Easy? Yeah, it's easier. Who cares if it's easier, though? We have our 3 underleveled Pokemon in the corner. The corner of shame. Chat, I think I'm gonna have to end stream and do all these calcs off stream. I think next stream we'll have to do it. I was wanting to get an encounter today, but I'm not sure what happens anymore with this Brook trainer, so I need to double check it. So I think I'm gonna have to wrap up today. Next stream, we should hopefully get to Toriantina. I don't think we're gonna get all the way to Vito, but I want to get past Toriantina. That'll be the next goal, and then the stream afterwards will be Vito. That'll probably be where we wrap up where ZA comes out. But I don't know. I might only have time for one more stream before ZA because I have family coming over and I gotta take care of them. All right, chat. It's been real. It's been fun. Bit of a shorter one today. Father, don't. I'm sorry, but I don't feel confident fighting this trainer until I do some more calcs. All right, everyone. It's been real. I shall continue flaming this excuse of cells. Later.